Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to BT Sports, coming to you from the Case Louis Studios at the Bush Student Center at St. Louis University. I'm Bobby Stillwell.
And I'm Tim Shagru.
And we have some great sports stories for this week. Am I right, Timmy?
Oh, absolutely. Just like every week.
Yep, every week on BT Sports, we bring in the best sports news you can ask for. And we also have, every now and then we also bring in some personal stories, too. And actually, I got a really interesting one. I was kind of talking to some of the dining hall staff the other day about how...
Oh, well, that's...
Not yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Very
not
enthusiastic. Yet. But whoever's calling in right now, we will definitely take your call-ins once we...
Open it up.
But,
I was talking to some of the dining hall workers the other day, and, just getting to know them around here, because a lot of them are really friendly around here. Have you noticed that, Timmy?
Oh, absolutely. Down in Griezadek?
Yeah, down in Griezadek, yeah. I was talking to them. Actually, I was talking to one of the supervisors, too.
Oh, yeah?
One of the cashiers and one of the supervisors, and I was kind of talking... They actually talked about how they go above and beyond. They make sure everybody here succeeds, and I'm sitting here thinking, that is truly what we're supposed to be as people from SLU.
Yeah, as Billikens.
And it kind of, I thought about it after the fact, and I kind of thought, hey, maybe there's a new term in town. Like, we mentioned the Cardinal Way, the Eagle Way, I guess you could technically say the Flyer Way. And
for those of you that aren't familiar, the Eagle Way is...
my high school in my hometown.
Just a quick side note, I hate to, cut Bobby off there, but we'll let you know when we're taking call-ins. But for right now, we'll let you know when.
We'll let you know when. No, I think there's a new term that could be coined here called the Billiken Way.
I agree. Just going off that, the dining hall workers, really.
A lot of the faculty here, too, want to make sure we succeed. Even if we're not, majors. Like, I'm in General Chem 1, right? Gen Chem 1 lecture right now. My chemistry professor is one of the nicest people I've ever met, and she really works hard to make sure we all succeed. I talk to her, sometimes I go up and, kind of do a debrief or, clarify one little thing just real quick after the lecture, and she always wants to clarify it and make sure I understand it.
And even though, even it's not sports related, but like Bobby said, we like to throw in some personal
a little bit of personal stuff before we go to we kind of do it like an intro monologue, like on Saturday Night Live, or all the talk show hosts do that too.
And I think a lot of listeners are probably Billikens as well, so it's good to get a little perspective.
They're familiar with with how we're supposed to act as Billikens.
Because we have a lot of long-term listeners.
We do.
Consistent long-term listeners that aren't Billikens.
We've only done the show for 2 or 3 months. Am I right, Timmy?
And we have a
really good following developed.
The BT Sports.
And I'm really impressed with the following we have right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna go ahead and go into some sports. Go to sports now. I didn't get to watch the NASCAR race this weekend because I was typing quite a few papers and had a lot of reading to do.
Busy week for a lot of us.
Yeah, it was really busy. Well, of course, we're coming back from spring break and trying to get back into the swing of it. Brad Keselowski won the race at Auto Club Speedway.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski. That guy is doing good this year. He's really good.
He's not good enough to get the Fireball.
No, but he's close. He's close. I have somebody else who's going to get the Fireball this week.
Bobby's prepared.
For those of you who don't know, the Fireball of the week is kind of this. It started off as kind of more of a joke, where we play Fireball by Pitbull for a certain story each week.
Fireball.
But now we've gotten it to the point where it's regular part of our show. We bring in Pitbull every week.
Yeah.
With Fireball. Funny, last week, remember that we couldn't do Fireball and that person called in and played it for us?
Yeah, that whoever that was out there, if you're listening this week, we
definitely appreciated that. We do have Fireball back this week. We have it. It's going to come to you in stereo, not from a phone. It'll come to you from the board here at Case-Lou.
We got you.
Yeah, but we definitely appreciated that last week. Back to Keselowski here. No, kind of a little bit off topic there.
I digress.
Yeah. Anyway, Keselowski. He did. Let's see. Benefiting from a 4-tire call in the last lap of regulation and 2 cautions that extend the event 9 laps beyond its scheduled distance. First time ever I've seen 2 green-white checkered finishes.
Yeah.
So, 2 different overtimes, I guess, is what you could really say, because that's what a green-white checkered is for NASCAR.
Those of you that don't know.
Yeah. Now, Keselowski passed Kurt Busch in the final lap and pulled away to win his first race of the season. Now, Keselowski's been doing decent this year, too.
He just hasn't ever finished on top.
But he did right now. And Harvick... it's funny, trying to make one last desperation run at Keselowski, Busch scraped the wall in the final corner at the 2-mile track, allowing Stewart-Haas Racing teammate Kevin Harvick to pass him for the runner-up spot. So Harvick extended his streak of 2 consecutive top 2 finishes to 8 races, tying David Pearson, who was one of the greats back in the early days of NASCAR in the 60s.
Yeah.
Next he'll tie the king, Richard Petty. Yeah, Petty is the next one on the list for him to tie. Harvick's going to have to do that 3 more times to tie Petty, 4 more times to take the lead in all-time top 2s.
Really?
Yeah. And Petty is the king. He's won the most championships out of anybody.
Wow, that is... Looking at that, that's a phenomenal...
Richard Petty, he's known as the king, and he's still around. You see him every now and then pop up during some NASCAR races, but yeah, he's still kicking.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's in the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Really?
Along with another St. Louisan, actually, Rusty Wallace.
Is Richard Petty St. Louis?
No, Rusty Wallace is.
Okay.
Wallace and Petty are both in the NASCAR Hall of Fame that's recently been built.
Okay.
I think they opened it in 2012 or 13, so it's only been up for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But no, Rusty was a great racer too. The main reason my dad liked him is because he's from St. Louis.
Yeah.
Actually, Gateway,
a little biased,
the little track over there in Madison, Illinois, across the river. They actually, the big gray grandstand used to be called the Wallace Family Grandstand.
Really?
Until Gateway closed and opened under new ownership.
Yeah.
And I still call it the Wallace Family Grandstand every time I go by. So let's face it, I'm never going to forget that race.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
It was so cool because two Cup guys were battling back and forth during that race I went to.
Really?
Yeah, Carl Edwards, the backflip guy who I mentioned last week.
Yeah.
And I think it was Matt Kenseth was the other one too. It was Edwards and Kenseth the entire race. It was cool to watch. And Gateway has it's really cool, and a lot of Cup teams actually come over here and test quite a bit because the track is so unique.
Yeah.
Just like St. Louis, it's pretty unique.
Oh yeah, love the city here.
Yeah, my boy Jimmy Johnson ended up finishing. He was in the top 10.
Just couldn't pull off the.
Yeah, he just couldn't pull it off.
But
and hey,
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, he ninth. Jimmy was ninth.
Yeah, okay.
And actually, Jimmy's been getting a good start to what could be his 7th championship.
He's finished. Is it first once? He got first once.
Yeah, he did. He did win a race already. So he's guaranteed a spot in chase for that win.
And then he's done. I mean,
he has been doing really good.
Finished top 15 probably every race. So
yeah, he has finished top 15. So he's definitely keep making his mark and keeping himself in contention.
Probably looking pretty good in the Sprint Cup.
Yeah, definitely looking good in the Sprint Cup. Sprint Cup makes it. Whenever they changed the sponsor to Sprint, I thought it's going to sound like they're racing sprint cars. Yeah. Dirt track sprint cars, you know? You say Sprint Cup, you think you know that. I don't know, it's just something I call it.
Yeah.
NCAA brackets. Now, Timmy, you and I right now are sitting neck and neck, am I right?
Yeah, just about. I don't think we've counted up yet, but...
No, we haven't really done the counting yet because that's going to come later if necessary, but right now, Timmy and I are sitting pretty much neck and neck. We both lost Virginia in the Final Four already, but we still each have Kentucky, Wisconsin, and Duke. And at the rate it goes, we kind of have the same thing now. So really, we probably gonna have to at the end of it will come down to who had the most right picks.
Yeah, we have a few. I mean, we have the same Final Four.
Yeah.
Established.
But yeah, we've kind of lost a few things already. But
at this point, I know. So we both have Kentucky winning it, which, in all reality, I don't know how any team can beat Kentucky with the way they're playing, where they've played.
Mm-hmm.
36, I think now, 36-0.
36-0, yeah.
Right around there. But I'd like to see Michigan State over from the East bracket. I'd like to see them pull off the upset to beat Oklahoma, beat whoever wins the NC State Louisville game.
Yeah,
and
that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an exciting tournament so far.
It has. There's been quite a few upsets. To me, we actually have quite a few upsets to talk about here.
We got
Wichita State. Hey, you know what their mascot is?
The Shockers.
The Shockers.
Don't sleep on the Shockers.
They shocked the world. Hey. Yeah. They shocked the world.
For a couple. Last year I guess not. Last year they were 1 seed and lost in the second round. but this year. Taking down Kansas, another
that was a huge deal.
Yeah,
a 7 seed took down a 2 seed,
But Wichita State all year, I don't know how they got there. I think they ended the season as like a.
They must have ended the season poorly.
But they ended it as like a 14 or 15 seed, something around there, and then got seeded as a 7 seed. And
you mean ranked 14th or 15th?
Yeah.
You said seeded, and I'm going.
Oh, ranked. Yeah, ranked.
They were a ranked team, and they got rated a 7th seed. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, not at all. But so they're out for their vengeance. Took down number 2 Kansas, and now they play Notre Dame, who I think that should be a better game than the Kansas game.
Yeah, it really should be. That'll be a good battle to watch. Of course, too bad I'm going to be out of town.
Yeah. Yeah. Where'd you say you're going again?
I'm headed up to Carlinville.
Yeah.
For the weekend.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I mean, when you get back, we'll definitely
have to get together, do our prep, plan for the next week, and update the brackets.
Yeah, because Wichita State, the way they've been playing, I think Notre Dame's a very good team, and Kentucky's, I think, undoubtedly the best team in the tournament. But I'd like to see Wichita State beat them because that'd be phenomenal. A 7 seed out of Wichita State in the Missouri Valley Conference.
Yeah, I forgot they were in the Valley. Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are.
I think so.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are in the Valley. They are.
And so that'd be awesome to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Being Missouri.
Yeah, kind of a local conference.
But yeah, there's been a lot. We got that one in the first round. There was the Baylor over, Georgia State over Baylor just by 1 point, which was a big surprise. Considering Georgia State in their conference championship only won, I think the final score of the conference championship, which led them into this, was like 39-38. It was super low scoring, and then they edged out Baylor at 57-56, which I don't know if you got a chance to see that.
Yeah,
one.
I did see that one. I was rooting. I think I had Baylor on my bracket.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I remember watching it. I started getting a little mad whenever Baylor ended up. Yeah, I had Baylor, so I was mad when they ended up losing.
Yeah, but I mean that's always a phenomenal one. 14-3.
Yeah, especially by 1 point.
Yeah. Oh, I mean the first day of the tournament that Thursday had a lot of exciting games.
Yeah, it was really exciting to watch. I really enjoyed it.
Another one, an A10.
Yeah, an A10 team got upset by Big Ten. Yeah, because Ohio State's Big Ten. Yeah,
but that Big Ten team, Ohio State. So Ohio State. If anyone out there listening, Ohio State beat VCU in the first round or second round.
It was the first round.
The round of 64.
So that's the first round.
Yeah, mine. Apart from those first 4 games that it played.
Right.
75-72 in what was an incredible game.
Yeah.
The difference maker, Ohio State has this freshman point guard in D'Angelo Russell that had a phenomenal game. Did you watch that game too?
I think I watched a little bit of it. I really wasn't focused on that one. I had other games I was focusing on.
Yeah.
You know how all those networks had the little ticker at the top showing what channel they're on.
Just kind of watching them.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there, flipping between channels. When one goes commercial, I flip to the next game and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and you gotta. I mean, a lot of us, we're in class. We got things to do. But and then Ohio State, they won that game and ultimately ended up losing to Arizona the next round by.
Yeah, they did.
I don't have the exact score, but it was a good game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think Arizona completely blew them out either. It was a battle.
No. And with that, I think Arizona can handle the next round against Xavier. But
the worst upset for me in my bracket was when I had LSU going all the way to the Elite Eight, and North Carolina State upset them.
Yeah.
And then North Carolina State, not to be outdone, upset Villanova,
which was maybe the biggest
upset of the tournament. An 8 seed upsetting a 1 seed.
You can almost guarantee all the 1 seeds to the Sweet 16. But that was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. That was. I thought Villanova could have done it.
And I personally don't know. I think if I had to bet, I would put Louisville, who now NC State will play in the Sweet 16, who Louisville's a 4 seed. I would put money on Louisville winning, but NC State,
they could give them a run for their money.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm on fire with the puns tonight, aren't I?
Bobby, you're always on fire.
Yep.
You should be the fireball. We'll save that for another time.
Timmy, I can't give myself the fireball.
But I can.
Nah. Who has the computer with fireball on it?
All right, fair enough. But yeah, that was a phenomenal. We have a lot of them.
Yeah, Timmy, your Dayton Flyers did some pretty amazing work.
For those Dayton locals out there listening, which I know you all are, if you want to call in later and talk about Dayton's horrible win over Boise State and then their wonderful win over Providence, we're more than happy to take your calls on that. But so, University of Dayton, who was a play-in game, had to play to get into the round of 64, then moved on to beat the number 6 Providence Friars 66-53, and then the next game lost a heartbreaker to the number 3 Oklahoma Sooners, which was a tough one.
But still, I was really surprised that Dayton
pulled
it off.
They played well against both games. Just came down to it that Oklahoma's a better team. They're deeper. They're taller. Dayton just couldn't, playing 7 guys.
Yeah, they really couldn't keep up. They really couldn't keep up. That was the problem.
As a player, but
the upset that really got me, because this is where one of our Final Four teams got knocked out. Timmy. Yeah. Michigan State upset Virginia
in the round of 32. Nonetheless, super early on. But Michigan State had a bad year, bad regular season year, and then one of the coaches that consistently is known to perform above and beyond in the tournament is Tom Izzo of Michigan State, and he so far, as a 7th seed, they beat Georgia, which was I think most people probably expected that one, unless you're from Georgia. From
Timmy.
Yeah.
Oh, Timmy.
But then they upset Virginia, who a lot of people, including both of us, had going to the Final Four. But I think Michigan. Yeah. Now they play Oklahoma, which I think Michigan State can vary.
I'm about to say I put my money on Michigan State for that one.
Yeah. Actually, a Dayton local, Dayton native, Travis Trice he's the point guard for the Spartans, and against Virginia at least he had just a phenomenal game, and so I'm definitely rooting for Michigan State to cause some havoc, maybe beat Oklahoma, beat whoever they end up playing in the next round. So yeah, that one should be fun. Continuing on, we keep getting these calls. We love them, but we'll open it up.
Timmy, I'm gonna move away from men's basketball just for a minute here. Talk about some local news.
Like
the St. Louis Blues right now.
Yeah,
they're doing great. They are doing really good. Last I checked, they were actually in the first place in the division.
Yeah,
over the Blackhawks, over the evil empire, the Detroit Red Wings. They got that name because back whenever Soviet Russia fell, all those guys came over here and started playing for Detroit.
Really?
That's how they got the nickname, the Evil Empire.
I've always wondered that.
Yep.
Because I've heard that name.
And we still use that to this day.
The Evil Empire.
And
they're good too. So.
Oh yeah, Detroit always is good. No, it's kind of more of a tongue-in-cheek thing than anything else. We don't mean anything by it anymore. But back in the 80s, it really had a negative connotation.
Yeah.
Because it was the Evil Empire. But no, the Blues, who have been on the road for the past 10 days, moving through 6 cities and 3 time zones, they finally got to return to St. Louis yesterday. They came from behind in overtime to win 3-2. That's just amazing. And let's see, I'm trying to find anything right now about where they are in the division right now.
Division.
Timmy, if you can possibly try looking something up on that. I don't see anything here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but the Blues this week, the Blues are the
Fireball.
Every week
we love doing that. We love giving the Fireball of the week. We love giving that Fireball of the week every week. It's awesome. Yeah, well, while we look up the stats for the Blues, I think it's time to go ahead and open it up for call-ins to me, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So now, there we go.
We'll go ahead and take this one. Timmy, you got it.
All right, I'll take it. Hi there, how you doing? This is Timmy at, hello? Yeah, this is Timmy on BT Sports at K-SLU. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Thanks for asking, sir.
So I'd like to ask you what you think the chances are that Dayton makes it to the tournament next year.
You know, I think no. So I don't know if you remember, the previous year, Dayton made it to the Elite Eight and, defied all odds. And this year, they made it only to the second round. But they had a very busy A10 tournament. Had to play a play-in game, which I went into last week.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, right. But so they're graduating their.
Am I right, ladies?
Am I right, ladies? But they're graduating. Probably,
yeah, how many are they graduating?
Only one. But he's also the best player, the best scorer. But they have a transfer student that should replace him relatively well. They have some height coming in next year.
Oh, that's important. I mean, they're just so short right now.
I mean, they're
I know that you could probably identify maybe being a little bit shorter individual, like when you play basketball and people dunk on you at the rec. It's probably how Dayton feels in March Madness.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Hello?
I'm there.
Hello?
Yeah. You hearing me?
I can't hear you.
Hello? All right. Well, we cut out there, but if you're listening out there, we appreciate the call-in. And to get to the question, I think Dayton has a very good chance at making it back to the tournament next year with a lot of they're very young. They have a lot of sophomores, a couple freshmen, graduating one senior. They have a junior in the starting lineup. But I think next year they have a very good chance at again doing very well in the A10, and hopefully
they don't have to play their way in next year.
Exactly.
I just pulled up the stats for the NHL real quick. The Blues are actually 1 point short right now of having the President's Trophy.
Really?
It'd be 2 points, having the most points in the league. But no, they are leading the division right now, and actually they're tied to lead the conference too.
Really?
And I'll go ahead and take this call, Timmy. But yeah, the Blues are doing great this year.
All right.
BT Sports, this is Bobby.
Hey, Bobby, what's up?
Well, not much. Just sitting here doing the sports. What about you, dude?
I've got a question for Timmy.
Oh, you got a question for Timmy? Okay, we'll pass it over to Timmy then.
All right.
All right.
How are you? This is Timmy.
Hey, how are you, Timmy?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Me and some of my friends, Joey and Hunter, we're having a debate.
Yeah, I'm listening.
We're having an issue deciding who the best running back of all time was.
The best? Oh, wow. Wow. Something we haven't talked about here in a while is some NFL. The best running back of all time.
So do you think you could, tell me who the best running back is, and I'm sure your decision is the final actual answer.
Well, I'm sure it is, too. I'm very, they call me the sports guru. But, may I ask what your name is, sir?
It's Tom.
Oh, Tom. Thomas, may I? I would beg to say Walter Payton might be the best running back of all time.
Guys, he said it was Walter. I knew it.
Oh, wow. It seems I have some Walter fans over there, Thomas.
Yep, it seems like it.
Oh, okay. I love to hear it. I grew up a Walter Payton fan. And
tell your mom I'm going to get a dinner with her soon, all right?
Okay, Thomas. I'll tell my mother that.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye. Have a good night. All right. Well,
that was a pretty bizarre end to that call.
Yeah, thank you. Also, if you are wondering
what the number is to call in,
yes.
I'll take this one, Timmy.
All right.
We'll get the number after this call.
After this call-in?
I guess some people have it programmed in their phone or something.
Yeah, that's why we love BT Sports. Yep. That's why we do it.
Okay, BT Sports, you got Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. Is this Browsers Online?
I'm sorry? Hello? Okay, I don't know. I think we got a hang up here. I think we just got a hang up there, Timmy.
Yeah, that's.
I did not catch what she said at all.
No, I didn't hear any of it. All I heard was "Hey Bobby" and then
something about online.
Like, yeah,
maybe is this broadcast online or something like that? Which yes, it is. You're probably listening to it online, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
and it's all, we don't have a true radio station. For those of you who want the number to call in, and some new people, we love new people here on BT Sports. Am I right, Timmy?
Oh, that's why we do it. That's why we do it here.
Yeah, the number to call in is 314-977-1581.
314-977-1581.
And that is how you get on our show.
If you want to call in, we were more than happy to take it. You can talk about sports in general, things we've talked about, the NCAA tournament.
Yes, that tournament, this year the tournament's been awesome.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and take this one too, Bobby, since you've had 2 in a row.
And yeah, that last one's kind of a fail.
Yeah.
Asking for something online.
This is BT Sports. You got Bobby.
Hey, first of all, that was a good call on the Walter Payton. Walter Payton was the best running back in the history of the NFL.
Wow.
So I applaud you guys for your knowledge. Let's switch gears, NBA a second, because as you know, Wednesday nights is the NBA and ESPN. Let me know the doubleheader. The Bulls just beat the Raptors in the first game. I know you guys didn't know that because you're busy doing the show, but it posed a question for me. I'm looking over, it's been a great NBA season, as you guys know. I know you guys follow the NBA close. Who would you say is would be the 5 players in the All-NBA team this year? I think it's pretty cut and dried this year. I was just curious to see which 5 players you think would be named for that.
Well, wow.
I know it's you, Timmy.
Yeah, well, you got Timmy now. In case you're wondering.
Hey, Timmy. Good job today, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the call-ins. Whoever this might be out there, we appreciate it. The All-NBA team this year. Wow, that's a tough one. I've been on and off.
Oh, no. I think the center, you got to go with New Orleans. You got to go with DeBrow.
You think Anthony Davis gets the best center of the year?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who's even close.
Well, I'll give you that. I'll take Anthony Davis at point guard. I'm gonna take Russell Westbrook for sure.
Oh yeah.
Do you agree on that one?
Yeah, West has been on fire. He's the most exciting player to watch anymore.
Now, who would you say?
Must be TV anytime Russ is on. Now,
my next at the 2 position, at the 2 guard, I'm gonna say.
Actually,
Steph.
I would say it's a 3-guard position. All 3 of them would be point guards.
Okay. Oh, who would you throw? I would say Westbrook, Steph Curry.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that's
and
right.
How do you feel about James Harden?
Oh yeah, definitely. You've got it. I think you got to go with the hair. You got to go with the brow and the beard.
All right. And so then at that 4, you're killing me here.
I think the 4 is.
Can it be an outside perimeter player?
No, the 4 is a perennial.
It's not. It's an LBJ.
Oh, it's definitely LBJ.
Well, there we go. That's it. That's what I'd say. I don't know who I would pick at center, but Anthony Davis is a solid pick, sir. So Westbrook, Curry, Harden, LeBron James, King James, and Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Would you agree on that one?
I think that's the 5.
And may I ask you a question there, sir?
Yeah. Go ahead.
If right now, who do you pick for MVP of the NBA?
That's tough. I think if you look at the whole body of work for the season, I think you probably have to go Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. I mean, the Warriors, the way they're playing.
Because the Warriors are doing so good.
Oh, no doubt.
And he's must-see TV, too. The Splash Brothers get going. It's music, man. It's great. The Beard, though, has just been single-handedly keeping that team in. Oh, by the way, Oklahoma City. Oh, my God. I just got a coast-to-coast from Westbrook. And he's the most exciting player to watch because he could be a triple-double every time out. And it's almost like hide the women and children when he's out there because when he gets in the beast mode.
I absolutely agree, sir. But on that note, we're gonna throw you down here. We appreciate the calling. Please call back soon.
All right, thanks, Sammy.
No,
all
absolutely. Have a great night.
All right, bye.
Yeah, that call was a good one. And
wow.
we got another one right off the bat.
We're on one tonight.
We're on Fireball tonight.
Fireball.
I'll go and take this one, Timmy.
Yeah, definitely.
BT Sports, you got Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. This is Hunter, and I just wanted to talk about a little bit about NASCAR.
Oh, of course.
And what are your thoughts on A.J. Allmendinger and Bobby Labonte if they have a run for the Sprint Cup championship this year?
I don't know about Labonte. Labonte's getting up there in years. I mean, he's definitely still a good racer. Don't get me wrong. He's out there because he can race. He can compete. That's why people still sponsor him and let him drive their rides.
Yeah.
Allmendinger, he's up and coming. I mean, Allmendinger does. I don't think he has a shot this year, but maybe a year or two from now, Allmendinger could be in competition for it. But like I said, Allmendinger's he's an up and coming guy. He is. I really admire the guy. He's definitely a young gun. And he's working his way up. He's definitely working hard to get up there.
Oh yeah. I really noticed that throughout his game, and I also really like Danica Patrick. Do you see her winning a game this year, or a race this year?
You know,
and I would like to know what Timmy thought on that subject.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll give you my subject first, and then I'll hand the phone over to Timmy, and he can give you his idea on it too.
Absolutely.
No, I definitely think Danica is getting better at competition. She's been, I think she finished in the top 20 at Daytona 500, if I'm not mistaken. She definitely has been racing a lot better this year than she was last year. And every year is if she keeps improving every year like this, she definitely deserves to be in NASCAR and definitely, would be in contention.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, here, I'll go ahead now. Timmy can give you his thoughts.
Well, going off what Bobby said, most of my NASCAR knowledge, it stems from what Bobby tells me. Bobby's, he's really on
Thanks,
one
Timmy.
when it comes to NASCAR. So I would just believe what Bobby says with Danica Patrick.
What are your thoughts on women? Should there be more women?
I think if women want to compete in the sport, they should be, if they're qualified, they should be more than welcome, more than encouraged to join into the Sprint Cup race. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, well, thanks for your time. I'll definitely be there for sure next time caller.
Oh, well, awesome. We appreciate it here at BT Sports.
Love you, Timmy.
All right, yo. Well, yeah. Call in soon.
Love you too, Bobby.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And that's what we do it here. Oh,
Yep.
wow.
We are getting a bunch of
We're
calls
busy.
tonight.
You want it?
Yeah, I'll go and take this one, Timmy.
Bobby's got it.
We have a hang up.
Yep, that's what I thought I heard.
Man, we are getting good at picking up those dial tones whenever we do get hang ups. Am I right?
We're getting there. So yeah, call in. The number is 314-977-1581. We got a lot to talk about here. A couple other things we didn't really touch on yet, but some local. Kroenke, the owner of the Rams.
Yes, that guy.
He has released that he's ready to release his plans for a stadium in Los Angeles, and he's mentioned he's proposing for a 2-team stadium, whether that be a 2-sport or a 2-team.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Timmy. Why don't I go ahead and take this one too? I've had all the fails tonight. Have you noticed that?
No, absolutely. Every time it goes, fails out. So Bobby's got it.
Yep.
Ready, go.
BT Sports, you got Bobby.
Excuse me?
This is BT Sports and Casely. You got Bobby.
I have a question for Timmy about the UD Flyers.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Man, Timmy, you are popular tonight. Am I right?
I don't know if these are Dayton guys or what, but I love the Flyers. Hit me.
Hey, Timmy. This is Brad.
Nice to meet
I
you,
was
Brad.
just wondering what your opinions were on walk-on Bobby Worley.
On Bobby
Do you
Worley.
believe he'll keep his scholarship position, or they'll kind of drop him off on the street next year?
Well, I don't think they'll drop him off on the streets, Brad. That's a little harsh.
Well, you know what I mean, like, take him
But
off the scholarship.
but I think they gave him a scholarship midway through the season. I think they'll keep that with him. I don't think if Dayton wants to have a good year next year, they will not play Bobby Worley. He's
But he hit a nice 3 in late in the game against Oklahoma.
But what else has he done? He's been playing. He's been playing since mid-November, and if Dayton wants to succeed, they'll play that 7-footer from Fort Wayne who couldn't get his grades up this year.
So I'm guessing you're not a fan.
Bobby Worley.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of Bobby Worley.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Oh. But I'm if you have any ties, relationship, friendship ties to Bobby Worley, I don't know if you do.
No, I'm just a big fan of his. We've been watching him basically like all this year.
Well, I mean,
Bobby Buckets.
Bobby Buckets. I've never heard that term. I think it goes without saying.
Oh, also, how is Slew's? This question's for Bobby.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I'll hand you over.
Go ahead.
I know Slew's basketball team recently in the past they've been pretty successful, but this past year they seem to struggle, especially in the A-10. How do you think they'll be this coming up year?
This coming year, I think, like Cruz has said multiple times. Coach Cruz has said multiple times that we're rebuilding. I'll tell you what, we do definitely have a good freshman starting base. I will tell you, some of the freshmen are good. Some of the guys that are coming back are good. Like, the only guys that we graduated were Manning and Timmy. Do you know who the other guy was by chance who we graduated?
Oh, I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm not sure 100%. Timmy said he's going to look it up and give me an answer, but I definitely know we graduated Manning. And actually, the other guy didn't play that much, if I remember right, Timmy.
And what I can remember, I think Manning was the premier senior on the team, followed by a lot of young guys.
Yeah, Manning was the premier. He was the one always posting up in the paint and getting buckets in the paint. So, if Manning's the only one we graduated that really played, we definitely have a good starting base for next year. Now, I don't think we're going to be. Yeah. I don't think we're going to be at the level we were, say, 2013. Am I correct? Yeah, when it went to the NCAA tournament, it would have been
as a 5 seed.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to be in that position next year, but definitely coming up in the next couple of years, you're going to want to keep an eye on Billiken basketball.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem. Thank you for calling in.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Timmy. Bye, Bobby.
Bye-bye.
All right. No, just I know it's kind of unrelated to sports. Right now, I'm just a quick weather update. Up here in St. Louis, it's only rain right now. There's all the severe stuff's down south. We're talking into the Nashville area.
That's always good to hear.
Down Farmington in that area. So,
Nashville and Memphis area.
Yeah, it's a guy we know it's affecting his area, but it's just severe thunderstorms. I've just checked. There's really nothing on them to worry about.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, definitely.
Be good for the night.
Yeah, there's got a bunch of lightning down there, but that's all I see.
All right, another call.
Sorry, meteorology major here, folks.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, Bobby's meteorology major.
Yeah, I'll take this one, Timmy.
All right, you got it. Ready, go.
DT Sports, you got Bobby.
Hello, may I please speak to Timmy?
I'm sorry.
May I please speak to Timmy?
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
Hello, this is Timmy here. How are you?
I don't know what that was all about.
So it seems. I don't know what that was. But moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
That was
moving on.
We get those occasionally here at BT Sports.
We do get those occasionally.
And we just learned to deal with them.
Yeah, we just gotta deal with them, and that's why
it's the nature of it.
Yeah, you gotta keep a hand on the kill switch at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
Until we know they're a good caller.
Kill and delay.
Yep.
But
anyway, no. So you actually have a couple. Well, we won't have a couple stories. We got another call incoming.
Yeah, we love them.
Okay, I'll take this one again.
All right.
BT Sports, you got Bobby. Hey, getting back to hockey, I was just checking the standings. You're right. The Blues are they got 99 points.
They have 99, correct.
Yeah, but as a Blues fan, and it seems now that if it holds Soap the rest of the way, then they'd play probably, would they play Minnesota? I guess Winnipeg. But that means they don't have to play the Blackhawks till round two, sorry. And their history of choking in the playoffs, does that scare you with high expectations now with them having about the best record in the league? Are you ready for the letdown?
That's happened every year, I've noticed. I mean, it's the Blues someday the Blues will win the Stanley Cup. And actually,
they're kind of, in a way though, they're kind of like the Chicago Cubs in the National Hockey League. In a way, don't you think?
I would agree with you on that point. I guess you could technically say that. I mean, I really think the Blues will do it someday. We've been up at the top. It's just we do always choke in the playoffs.
Is it, you think, is it failing in management, just on the right players, that just choke artists, or?
I honestly don't know why we always choke in the playoffs, to tell you the truth. I honestly have no idea.
Okay. Well, it's just something that BT Sports should probably just keep monitoring as we go through the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah, we sure will.
With how the Blues are playing.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good night, sir.
All right. Bye.
Appreciate the call.
Okay. Anyway, so we have a couple quick hitters before still taking call-ins.
Oh, wow, we are just on one.
I get ready to read our story and we always get a call-in. It's because of the rain. I think water attracts electricity.
Yeah, well, I'll agree.
Hey, Timmy, you go ahead and take this one.
Alrighty. Hi there, this is Tim Screw on BT Sports at K-Salou. How are you?
Oh, hi, I'm Joey.
Oh, Joey, how are you?
Yeah, I'm real good. Hi, I was wondering if you guys know a lot about SLU track.
The track team here at SLU. Actually, we know a couple kids on the team.
We do.
I think we were looking to do a segment this week on, especially on the track team.
Oh, really? That's really cool. Cause I'm really into track. Yeah, I go to a small school in Ohio.
Oh, cool.
And,
well, that's great to hear. I'm from Ohio.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Where'd you go to school?
I went to Alto High School. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I go there now. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, anyways, yeah. So, do you know how are you guys doing this season in track? You guys win a lot of meets?
It took me back when you say went to my high school. Well, yeah. We're doing pretty well. I think one of our throwers is a freshman, actually, Jasmine Jeffco, and she's doing really. I think she placed 4th at the last meet, which was actually at home.
Oh wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, she's a thrower.
Awesome.
She's doing really well. We have a couple. You might be familiar with this name, Alex Groney. Do you know it?
Alex Groney. You know what? I think I've heard of her. Yeah.
She went to. Is this Joey Lehman?
It is.
Oh, well,
Is this Tim Shagru?
yeah, from Alter.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow, that's crazy.
absolutely. Well, thank you for calling in. Thank you for appreciating the show. Me and Bobby here do. Or me and Bobby do here.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one's grammatically correct. But
Yeah, well,
yeah.
tell Alex Grenier I said hi, Her and I go way back.
Oh well, absolutely. She's doing really well this year. As a whole, we were gonna focus in on a segment on the track team this week because the whole.
All right, well, you don't have to ruin anything, all right? You can save it for then.
Oh well. All right. Well, if you're a frequent listener, then we'll do a track segment for you next week.
Oh, I'm frequent.
Well, awesome. We love to hear it, right, Bobby?
That we do.
So yeah. Well, thank you for calling in.
Oh, no problem. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you in Ohio. We should
Yeah.
catch up next time.
Absolutely. Have a great night.
All right, you too.
So you get calls from your hometown to me, and I don't get any from my hometown.
Well,
That may be from my hometown. What are the odds? Would it be ironic if that happened?
that would be funny.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
take
Bobby's
it just
got
in
it.
case. BT Sports, you got Bobby. Well, there's another music track for you. Yeah, I'm not sure what the heck that was about. We're getting. I guess since that one guy played Fireball, now we're getting a bunch of music tracks that call in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, well, let's go with the other stories we were getting ready to do. And there's gonna be another caller. I know it.
Right when we start.
All right, when we start. Let's see. Okay. You want to do a preview of UAB versus UCLA?
Yeah. That's one of the big ones. Some upsets that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That game.
Well,
that game's already been
happened.
played.
Yeah, UCLA won that game.
Yeah, they won that
And
game.
they're going on
What?
to face Gonzaga.
Yeah, they are going on to face Gonzaga. Dang it, Timmy! What?
I don't know why I threw that in the prep sheet.
This week, Timmy had the prep sheet for all our stories, and I guess he may have had a brain. His brain may have had a bit of a problem up there, but it happens from time to time. It happens from time to time. It's not a big deal. I might just give him a little, pull his leg a little bit with it, but I'm not that mad at him. He may hear about it next week, but that's all. Oh, okay, we're going to go ahead and take this caller.
Do you want to take it, Bobby?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. BT Sports, you got Bobby. Well, there's another music track for you.
There? Oh, okay.
Another music track for you. Well, while we figured that out. So let's go ahead and move on. Before the Notre Dame game the other night, a tragedy happened.
With his mom.
Yeah, the coach's mom passed away. That is just.
They end up winning.
They won, but it's just kind of tragic for him.
It's one of the great stories.
It is. It's really nice. It's really amazing to hear that he managed to win despite losing his mother.
And you hate to hear of it, but you love to hear the story.
I know,
you love to hear the outcome.
You love to hear the outcome, exactly. I mean, it's sad. We hear BT Sports. We hear BT Sports send our condolences to Coach Mike Bray.
And it's phenomenal.
But we commend his win.
Bravery and courage.
And I'll take this caller, and this will actually be the last one tonight, Timmy.
All right, sounds good.
BT Sports, you got Bobby. That was an interesting thing. I think we got a foghorn in there or something.
Yeah, something like that. That was interesting.
Yep. Well, Timmy, I think we covered all our stories tonight. We've had some really great call-ins.
Oh,
the good ones were great tonight.
Oh, we had a lot of great call-ins.
The people that called in and we did not screen out, definitely keep calling in, keep listening. We love your call-ins. We love to talk sports. We love to hear it from you guys.
And that's why we do it.
And that's why we do it. You know, it's the guys that actually care and actually, take the time to listen to our show, but even present things we didn't even consider.
Absolutely. Oh, we had a few of those. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. We love that. It helps us improve our show and give you guys what you want to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. We love it here.
We love it. So, Timmy, I guess it's time to go ahead and close her out. Am I right?
Yeah.
So, with this is BT Sports. I'm Bobby Stillwell.
And I'm Tim Shagru.
And we will see you next week, same time, same place.
Have a great
8 p.m. here at K-SLU.